Hey Highlanders, it's Chad. I'm back and I will have our friend, the Irish one, in here just shortly. I'm just waiting on him to show up. Not quite sure how long it's going to take him, but he'll pop in. Oh, there he is.
Armored cars and tanks and guns came to
Came to
take
take
away our
away our
sons, but every
sons,
man must stand behind the men
the men
behind the
behind the
wire.
wall.
Armored cars and
Love
tanks
it.
and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. In the little streets of Belfast, in the
How you doing
dark
tonight, Chad
twilight.
lad?
What's that?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. How are you?
Missed you last week. We didn't do one last week. We missed it.
Yeah, that one was a little tough. I ended up getting called in to work the road at the police department. So I was out and about in the squad car that night. And then we had a trip to New York this weekend. So I had to prepare for that. I just got back Monday, had a
Was
good
it
time.
business or pleasure in New York?
The wife wanted to take my daughter to go see Hamilton, and then my son and I went to the Giants Packers game, dressed in all Bears gear, was harassed by Packers fans, but it was all well worth it.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
What
Speaking
do you
of
got?
weekends,
Yeah, go ahead.
how was your weekend?
We had Emmett's birthday party. My son turned 7.
Oh,
Young
that's
Emmett,
right.
Emmett Jose Boyle turned 7 years old.
Awesome.
Time
Love that.
flies. Time flies, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, enjoy it now, man.
Yeah, man.
And we got an important weekend coming up on the 22nd. That's Saturday. We'll be doing kind of a winter cleanup, not like out on the race, but just kind of our storage inventory. And then we're having our storage moved down by the race area, festival area. So, that being said, we still need a few strong hands out there. If you do come out, we're going to meet up for breakfast at 8 a.m. That's on us. And then we will take you out. You guys help us out for the day. We're going to give you free race entries. And I will be throwing in, let me grab a picture of it. I'll be throwing in a pair of our 10th anniversary
10th anniversary.
socks. So if I can get to that, I will show it to you.
10th anniversary. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
It sure is.
And we're still going strong. Stronger than ever.
Let me see if I can find these. It's not letting me scroll down for some reason.
Hold on, I have a pair of them on.
Yeah.
No, I have the Highlander Salt jock strap on. You just want to see it?
No. That's a big no. What the heck? It's not letting me scroll through any of my stuff.
If you just want to come out, though, we're kicking off about 9 a.m. We're going to meet for breakfast, hopefully around 8 a.m. So anybody that's interested, you know how to get in touch with us at this stage. So reach out. We'll take you out for your breakfast. We'll spend a few hours out there with a bit of fun, a bit of music in the background. And, we're like Chad says, we're going to inventory a lot of stuff. We just want to get it organized so we can make our races that are coming up a bit more fluid and efficient. So you'll be helping it's a long-term thing, it's a good investment. So if you just want to help us out, consider it. Just even if you can give us a couple of hours, you don't have to be out there the whole day. Wouldn't expect that, but you'll have live entertainment there. Chad will be there, and Mr. Finnegan. Hopefully Peter Beck will come out. And there's quite a few other lads and lassies. So let us know. You found those socks yet, boy?
No, it's not letting me scroll through for some reason. I can't get through any of my media here.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Nope. Now we lost our sound and everything, like all of our music and pictures and all that stuff.
We're going to have to write a strongly worded email to StreamYard.
Yeah, for sure, man. Oh, well. We'll have those up on the website. I'll post those on Facebook tonight so you can see those. But if you help us out Saturday, you'll get a free entry, a free breakfast, and we will throw in the 10th anniversary knee-high race socks, Highlander logo on them. They're really cool. So we'll go from there. That brings me to, let's see what we got next. We have, oh, look, it's the Highlander Salt Random Fun Facts of the Day.
Highlander Salt Random Fun Facts of the Day?
Would you like to go first, or you want me to go first?
Go ahead. I want to hear what you got.
My fun fact of the day is, besides Eddie LeMay,
yeah, He's a fun fact. All right.
Elephants are the only animal that cannot jump.
I didn't know. Eddie can jump though, can he?
I don't know, man. He keeps breaking his ankles and stuff. So.
Oh, he did. He fucking broke. You broke your ankle too. The two of you. What does that mean?
Well, I never claimed to be a professional athlete.
Well, I have one for you. Did you know that the ancient Romans used stale urine as mouthwash, and the ammonia in aged urine served as an effective cleaning and whitening agent? So we should probably bottle that shit up. If you're interested, we could get a new mouthwash thing going on. What do you think? So,
oh, it took me a minute to understand what you're saying. For all you Americans, he means the word urine, as in piss.
What do you call it? Urine? It's urine.
Urine. But you know what? I actually knew that.
Like a urinal, where you take a pee?
Urinal.
Oh,
yes. So I already knew that fact, actually.
You didn't?
Yes, I did, man. I'm a history buff, bro. All right.
History. That's weird. You're a weird buff. All right. What are you bringing us on to?
All right. So we were talking about the race socks deal. So what we're going to do is we are also opening up registration. We will have a small deal for Black Friday, but for the first 100 racers that do register before 2026, it's just the first 100 racers. They will receive a pair of race socks at the first race that they come to. So if they're doing Dark Ages, they'll pick them up there. If they're doing Highlander, they'll pick them up there. But if they're only doing Haunted, they'll pick them up there. So we'll have those ready for you. You'll get socks, and then you'll have the bragging rights, because we're not giving those out to everybody, just you guys. So first 100 racers will get those. And we'll also include that with the 12 Days of Christmas virtual challenge that we're going to talk about here in a few. But yeah, so if I can pull that up, I will try to find it. If not, we'll go ahead and get into the 12 days here. Let me just check one last time to see if I can grab that.
A couple of questions for you, Chad, while you're doing that. What color are those socks?
They are the main color. The background's black. It'll have the, if you look at Matt's shirt, it'll have that neon color at the top, a stripe at the top. And then the logo on his shirt will be very big in the center of your shin. Under that, another yellow sock. And then the bottom of the foot is gray.
And if you've signed up already, Pete, yes, you'll get them, big guy. You'll get
them. Yeah. So if you've already signed up, we're not going to rob those people because they were loyal and signed up early. We're throwing.
I got you, big dog. I got you.
If you've already signed up, you are already a winner of the new pair of socks. So
congratulations.
And
just for us to send them out, it's only going to cost you $39.99. No, just kidding.
Actually, they're going to pick them up at Red check-in on race day.
Or you know, obviously,
if you're on the race team, we can bring those to you guys at like Abominable or whatever our next event is.
Right.
So that being said, let's talk about our next event. We got a virtual race coming up, or a virtual challenge, I should say.
Yep.
And then I'll just have we'll have Matt kind of go through them. But I think we have a video for the first one. I'll put it on.
You get it working?
Oh, I got this part working.
Lloyd's peppermint push-ups. All right.
Yeah. Well, I can bring this up, and then I'll put it on mute, and you can talk through what he's doing.
All right. So these guys are going to be our 12 days. So we're going to start with Lloyd's peppermint push-ups. It's going to be a pyramid. So you're going to start off with 3 push-ups and then hold it. If you can't hold it, that's fine. What you're going to do is you're going to take a break, and then you'll do 5 push-ups, 7, 10, 12, 10, 7, 5, and 3. All right. Now, that's the minimum for all yous out there that want to do a few extra. Add on whatever you want to do. So these are all going to be the numbers that we're giving you are our minimum amount. So if you feel that that's not enough, that's absolutely fine.
Let me try to refresh this so you can see it. Give you 1 second.
I think it's going to work. So, like I say, it's going to be a pyramid, you know, and you're going to move it up. Oh, it's working. Look at that. This lad here, he clearly has done it before. Now, he's holding a straight arm plank, which is fine. If you want to do that, that's what I'm trying to do as well. So he'll do his 3, and then he'll hold it. And then he'll do his 5, hold it, and move on. So it's fairly self-explanatory. again, and I will emphasize this throughout the explanation, there will be videos if anybody's confused or has any questions. We will have a separate page on our website that will have the workout and then a video beside it. So I think that'll be helpful for you.
Yeah, the registration will be on the main page with the other registrations, but there's a link on that just underneath that'll say for instructions. Click here. It'll take you to that other page, and then you can get all your instructions. And then there's a submittal form on that instruction page. Once you signed up and you've completed the challenge, you submit that, and we know you've completed it.
Yep.
Then we'll send out your prizes.
And great prizes they are too. All right, that brings us on to Omen's Prancer Pull-Up Ladder.
All right, let me find that.
Keep up, big guy. Keep up.
There it is. Push-up, plank, ladder.
Yep. Pull-up ladder, yep.
Pull-up ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
So this one is going to be, you're going to do one pull-up. Then you're going to take a break. Then you're going to jump on again. You're going to go do two.
Sorry about that.
That's our fella there. I don't think he's a Highlander. He doesn't look like a Highlander, that boy. Was that Eddie? So as you can see, this fella's doing one, taking a break, then doing two, taking a break, then doing three. You're going to go the whole way up to 10. And then you're going to do as many. So that's, again, I'm giving you the minimum. So you'll do 10 if that's what you can do. But you can do 3 sets of those. So that's fine. So you'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up to 10. Then you'll start again. 1 right up through 10, 1 right up through 10. And that's going to be your Omen's Prancer Pull-Up Ladder. As you can see, the ladder's going up and up and up and up. Fine. Our next one, it's going to be the deck, the halls, card squat. Now, this is going to, it might throw a few people off. I tried it a few times. Ryan actually brought this one up. I was kind of impressed with it. Mike Tyson was a big fan of this, apparently, when he was in prison.
Which one is this? The Mike Tyson one?
This is the deck, the halls, card squat. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to put 10 cards in front of you on the floor. You might need to forward it a good wee bit to where you see the lads doing it. There you go. So you see the lads picking up one, squatting, and then you're going to squat down. You're going to put them down. And it's all about picking them up and dropping them up. So you're going to end up doing a lot of squats in this one. As you can see, they're moving forward. They drop it. They drop it. They drop it. Then they pick it up again. They pick it up. All right. And they're picking it up. All being well, they'll move forward. Then they'll drop them. And they'll pick them up. Now, what I will say is I tried this the other day. Make sure you put it on carpet or something like that because it's hard to grip if it's on a wooden floor or a concrete floor. I actually tried it with poker chips, and that was cool too. So getting the poker chips and grabbing them as you squat down. Again, your own preference. So this is the deck the hall card squats. We're trying to change it up.
I'm going to use Oreo cookies.
That's a good one. All right. Next one we got is Christmas pie planks. Ryan loves this song. It's all I want for Christmas. I don't know why he loves this song. He loves it. So he said, we got to incorporate this song into our workout. So you're going to put that on in the background. You're going to do your plank. And every time you hear the word Christmas from that, what's her name? Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
Or whoever sings it. Every time you hear the word Christmas, you're going to jump up and do a burpee and get back down into your plank position. All right. So that's the duration of the full song. Trying to make it fun. Throw it into your workout. Put the headphones in. Do your plank. All I want for Christmas. Jump up, burpee, down again. All right. So fairly straightforward. The next one is the 12K or 12 steps. So this one, Ryan said 12,000 steps. If you can get that done in a day, fair play to you. I wanted to do the 12 miles. So this one can be throughout the whole course of the 12 days of Christmas. So if you do 3 miles one day and then you do 3 miles the next, 3 miles the next, you build it up, the total of 12 miles you have to do. Does that make sense? So if you can get the 12 miles in one day, have at it. 12,000 steps in one day, have at it. But you can choose one or the other. That's going to be the 12 stepper. I think that's a fun one. I'm actually looking forward to that, to see how many miles I can get in. I'm going to do the miles personally. But if you want to do the 12,000 steps, what is 2,000 steps equals a mile, or 2,500 steps equals a mile? So you do the math. But that's over the course of the 12 days. You don't have to do that in one day, but you have to start it on the 5th day. You with me? So far, so good there. All right, next one. This is Seaford's Sleigh Ride Reps. And this one, you have to pick 100 reps of whatever your least favorite or most favorite workout is. So that could be push-ups, it could be squats, it could be dips, it could be pull-ups, whatever you feel you're weak on or you want to work on. That's going to be Ryan's day. So he wants you to do 100 of those. Again, that's a minimum. If you want to do 200, 300, I suggest you try and do that. So that's number 6. That's the 6th day. Next one, the Angel Wing Wall Sit and Dip. I know that's a lot to get out there, but that's the Angel Wings Wall Sit and Dip. You're going to hold a wall sit for a minute. After you do that minute, you're going to jump down and do 20 dips. Once you do the 20 dips, you can take your break, but you got to do that 12 times. So that's one exercise for the day. I want to make this a bit more difficult this year because we were doing like, oh, you got to do 100 push-ups. That's it for the day. This should take you a little bit of a while. You sit there for a minute. If you can't do a full minute, that's fine. If you can do more than a minute and do 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I think I've clocked myself up to like 2.5 minutes wall sit, and the knees start fucking shaking and the legs start going. But you hold your wall sit, give yourself a time. If it's a minute and a half, you give yourself a target. You do that, get down, and you do your 20 dips or more if you want. And like I said, repeat it for 12 times. These will all be on the website. If you can't remember them, that's fine. That brings us on to Rife's Rudolph Deck the Card workout. Deck of cards obviously is very important here. You're going to get 10 cards. You're going to pick 10 cards out of the deck. You're going to throw them down on the table, or you can just put all 52 down, whatever. You're going to pick them up. The hearts are push-ups. So if you get the 10 of hearts, that's 10 push-ups. The clubs are squats. If you get a 9 of clubs, it's 9 squats. I think you get what I'm trying to say here. Diamonds, sit-ups. Spades, burpees. Face cards, so the king, the jack, the queen, that's going to be 10. So if you get, for example, a jack of clubs, that is 10 squats. Again, instructions will be up there. Making it a bit fun for you, or if you're with your family, throw the card down, it lands on the floor. Oh, shoot, there we got an ace of diamonds. An ace equals 15. So an ace of diamonds would be 15 sit-ups. So you can do that one time, this whole thing with the cards, or you can do it maybe 3 sets. So you can throw the cards out 10 times, take a break, throw it out 10 times again, take a break, throw it out 10 times. But the minimum we require is going to be the 10 cards one time. You with me so far, Chad?
Absolutely.
Wonderful stuff. What do we got next? Oh, Trish loves her lunges.
Yeah,
Trish's light show lunge. This one, we're going to do 12 by 12. So that's 12 sets of 12 reps. You're going to do a forward lunge, 12 times by 12, reverse lunge, walking lunge, and a lateral lunge, which is side by side. Again, we'll have videos for these, or you can YouTube them. Everyone's got a phone and YouTube, right? So you're going to do 12 forward lunges times 12, 12 reverse lunges, 12 walking lunges, 12 lateral lunges. That'll burn the fucking legs off you. So I suggest you do that in your leg day if you want, or your day off. So that's Trish's light show lunge. Next, we got the Dancer Dice Challenge. For this, you're going to need dice or die. What do you call them?
I believe it's die.
Die. All right. I'm going to call it dice. So you're going to roll the dice. A 1 is push-ups. So if you roll a 1, that's 10 push-ups. If you roll a 2, that's squats, 20 of them. You roll a 3, that's 30 lunges. 4, 40 sit-ups. A 5, 50 mountain climbers. And a 6 is going to be a 60-second minimum plank hold, whatever you want. Side plank, backwards plank, long arm plank, regular plank, whatever you decide. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. The instructions will be on the website if you need that to go over it again, or you can rewatch the video. So you get your dice, you throw it, you land on a 3, you got 30 lunges to do. So far we're going to need cards or poker chips and dice or die. So I think everybody's got those. If you don't, Dollar Tree. We should get sponsored by Dollar Tree, lad. Or Five and Below. All right. Next one, Finnegan's Festive Four Corners. This is Ryan came up with this, so don't be giving me a hard time about this. I just read Peter's fucking.
Yeah.
I'll get to Peter's comment later. Finnegan's Festive Four Corner workout, right? So you're going to do a minimum 10 reps at each station. You're going to set up a station at each corner. One corner, you're going to have push-ups. Another one, you can see this is going to be push-up heavy, squat heavy, sit-up heavy. And so I said push-up, sit-up, squat, and we'll probably do, with this one, we'll do it. You can either do a dip or a plank. If you're getting sick of the planks, you can do the dip, either or. But what you're going to do is you're going to start in one corner and you're going to do 10 reps of a push-up, and then you bear crawl over to the other corner of the room, wherever you are, and you do 10 of the next exercise. And then you take your rest, and then you bear crawl, you do the next 10, and then you bear crawl and you do the next. So there's 40 right there. Okay. So you start off with a push-up, bear crawl over to the next corner, you do your squats, bear crawl to the next corner, do your sit-up, bear crawl to the next corner, do your dip or your plank. Take a break. I want you to do that 3 to 4 times. Okay. The Marty Bog roll. This is a special one to me. This is kind of taking off the Murph. Everybody's familiar with the Murph. So you're going to finish strong in the 12th day. You're going to earn your stripes on this one. You're going to start off with a mile run or a mile jog or a mile walk, whatever you want to do, preferably with a vest, weighted vest if you have one, not just a wife beater. So after you do your mile, you're going to do 50 push-ups, 50 pull-ups, 50 dips. Then you're going to do a 3-minute wall sit, 50 lunges, 50 squats, 50 bear crawls, 50 mountain climbers, excuse me. And then you'll finish off with your mile. So I'll go over that again. You start off with a mile run or a jog. You're going to do your 50 push-ups, 50 pull-ups, 50 dips, 3-minute wall sit, 50 lunges, 50 squats. What did I say there then, Chad? 50 mountain climbers, and then you'll finish with your mile. So if that doesn't wreck you, I don't know what will, but that's going to be a tough one for you. Take your time. You don't have to do 50 in one go, obviously. Break it up. Do it with some friends. That's the Marty Bog roll. And that's named after one of an athlete in the town where I came from. And he was always pushing himself. Still with us, actually, to this day. And that'll finish off your 12 days of Christmas. So if you have any questions, throw them into the comments, and I'd like to answer them for you. If not, if you haven't got any questions now, or if you watch this later, again, we will have all the instructions on the website. We're going to have a new subcategory for the 12 days with videos if you need them, and we'll go from there. I think you should do this as a team. It'll be a fun thing, and we really want to see a lot of videos. And when you do, obviously tag us in them so we can see them, and there'll be prizes at the end for people. You know, you dress up in costumes, you're in your Santa Claus hat, whatever you can. If you're with your family, you do it with whoever, you know. Post those videos, get them out there, make it fun. And all you're going to need is a deck of cards, the weighted vest squats or whatever with dumbbells if you have them at home, or if you're at a gym, I suggest you use them. And again, I like the poker chips idea. If you haven't got cards, or if you don't want to use cards, you know, to pick them up and squat and drop them down. So that's a couple of ideas, but that's our 12 days in a wrap right there, you know.
Yep, HighlanderAssault.com. It'll be on the main page to get the information. There's a link on there that'll take you to another page that shows all the instructions. And with that, you will get a mystery prize, a medal, and a pair of those socks. And I'm working on finding the ornaments, so hoping we have the ornaments. But you will, if not, we'll throw in another mystery, but you'll get all those things for completion and bragging rights with your new pair of socks. Those socks too, if you sign up for 12 days, you sign up for Highlander, you sign up for Dark Ages, I'm counting those as 3 different registrations. So you would get 3 different pairs of socks. I'm going to not hold it to just one per person. It'll be based off registration. So if you want to register all your races early, we will go ahead and award you with those socks. So sign up early, save some money, and get your socks.
Did you ever get a picture of those socks yet, lad?
I can't get this thing to work. So actually, let me see if I can pull them up off of my downloads, since it's not letting me. No, I can't do it that way. Let me see what I can do here.
I don't know, because everybody, I mean, I know Big Peter Beck loves a sock. He's a big fan of a sock. So if he could sign up for a few, get wee Becco signed up, get him a sock there, get the wife a sock, get the kids
Give me a second. I got to work around to get these, so give me 1 second.
That's all right. So if there's any questions in the comments, let's see what we got. We got Big Peter back there. Margaret's on. Michael's watching. Hello, everybody. 60 seconds for sex is way longer than I can last. You lost me on day 10.
All right, I'm going to pull these socks.
There's an app for that, or a chew or something, isn't there?
All right, Matt, I found the socks. There's the socks right there.
Oh, that's a sexy sock, lad.
So if you see those are our socks that we are giving out. They're awesome.
And nobody else in the world has those, right?
Nope. These are custom to us.
You should have your name in the back of them. That would be even better still, wouldn't it? You know?
It costs a lot of money to get that. Just saying. Feel free to iron them on if you wish. So this brings us to our sad news of the day.
What happened? What happened? Are we all right?
Besides Peter Beck's news being sad, we are retiring an obstacle this year. We will be retiring our yoke obstacle. You know it as the tired mule.
Oh, thank God.
That would be the 2 tires suspended by basically like a mini caber, and that you had to carry around. We're doing that. We like to cycle in and cycle out. It may come back. We've taken out like the Z wall we used to have. So the reason we do that is to make it fresh. We'll bring in a new obstacle once we get that going, maybe another rig or something along those lines, and we'll go from there.
I'm happy with that, actually. The amount of people I've seen pick up a fucking mule, excuse my French, and pick it up and carry it nearly back to the village and say, where does this go?
And then just drop it.
Maybe that's our fault in some cases, and maybe it's not. Maybe, maybe they've taken a few bumps or they've fallen off a few walls. I don't know. But I'll never forget seeing somebody carry a mule over to the beach, and I saw all these mules lying at the beach. It's not something I want to pick up, lads and lassies. So
yeah, it's a lot easier to clean.
Good riddance.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, we'll come up with a better one, though. I think we'll come up with a better one.
Yeah, so now that we got that bad news out of the way, good news for some, like Matt, bad news for others. Let's go ahead and have some fun and go straight into Matthew's top class.
What do we got starting today? All right, top class. We're going to start with the underdogs. It's going to be the topic of conversation for this top class. We got a couple of underdogs here that weren't given a chance, and they came through.
Let me see if I can find it here for you.
I'm excited for this one.
Do you remember what that video was called?
No, I don't.
I found it.
I want you to watch this, people. Oh, you can't make it any bigger, can you? Make that bigger.
No, that's all I got.
Look at this. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Play that again. I got to watch it. I've watched it 50,000 times. Play that again. All right, Ireland were not given a chance to go into the World Cup qualifying. In the 95th minute, Troy Parrott, our striker, puts us through, knocks Hungary out. We thought they were going through. That's us into the qualifying stages of the World Cup. It hasn't happened in probably 20-something years. So top fucking class. I was near crying this week. So I just thought that I wanted to bring that up. Whenever you're down in the dumps, people are saying to you, you have no chance, you're not going through. You can't do this. You shouldn't be here. The 95th minute, the other team, they were like, we got this in the bag. Boom. Another punch from the Irish. And we're in the cauldron. You know, we're in the pool. So we have to play another game to make sure we get through. But if it had to be for Troy Parrott he scored 3 that day, 2 against Portugal. He scored 2 against Portugal in Dublin, and we had no hope of winning that. We beat them 2-0, and then we beat Hungary in Budapest, I think it was. We beat them 3-2, and we got through. And I just think it's a testament to that undying sort of the fight, you know. So I thought that was top class.
So the theme of the day is underdogs, right? I think we got one more underdog, don't we?
We do? All right.
Yeah.
Let me talk about this. I know all about this subject.
Find it here.
God almighty, Chad. We need to get an assistant or somebody. You know, usually these podcasters have somebody in the background. It's like Joe Rogan's like, pull that up. All right, this is American rugby. And these boys, we're going to look at first place in the NFC North currently are the Bears. Caleb Williams, the Iceman, apparently. They've had 5 comebacks in under 2 minutes. Is that right, Chad? Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, they've made 5 comebacks with 2 minutes or less in the game this year.
And nobody's giving you a hope.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to be good at all. Yeah, they played some teams with lower records, but you can only play who's in front of you.
Yeah. And I think it's wonderful. And I think it's very similar to the Irish lads, you know, like, the Bears, that's going to be an easy win. And look, boom, the lads are making shapes and making noises.
Yeah, it's great football going on. I'm not going to lie. Packers are in 3rd place, so that always makes me happy.
Tell me about the Iceman. A young fella. Is he from Chicago? Where's he from?
Caleb Williams, number 18, is a second-year starter. Last year he had basically
there he is.
Gone through different coaches, never really got coached. This year he's got a great offensive-minded coach that's kind of taking him under his wing and teaching him how to play football. So he's been doing – they call him the Iceman because every time they're getting ready to sack him, that's a tackle behind the line of scrimmage, he escapes. I don't know if they show any of those here, but –
so he's cool, calm, and collected under pressure, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I like that. I had a buddy in university, and he was called the Iceman too. And he was a cool sort of dude, old Scott. But
yeah, he's similar to you. He paints his nails, so
yeah,
just kind of like
he paints his nails for real.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's why he plays for the Bears, is it?
Yeah. Well, the story behind it is his mom pretty much raised him.
Yeah,
she was a nail tech, and he had to go spend time at the salon after school because they didn't have a babysitter.
Yeah,
so he got bored, and they just were painting his nails. He thought,
to practice on the lad.
What's that?
Just to practice, like, here, come over here, Caleb. We need this new nail polish.
He got bored, and they just started painting his nails. He thought it was lucky, so he kept doing it as a tribute to his mom.
You know what? Superstition and stuff like that, I'm all about it. I paint mine for a very different reason, but I mean, that's cool.
All right. That's enough. I could watch those guys all day. I know everybody doesn't want to see that, but I don't care.
What have we got for a 3rd top class? I'll tell you now, people, since you're asking.
Well, I can't bring up the picture because it won't let me. But,
we had abominable trail race there at the weekend, so fantastic that everybody went out there. I couldn't make it myself because of my son's birthday party, and that was a good time too. It was top class, obviously, but we love the fact that we were being represented out there, and we love the fact that you are promoting and paying for your races and going out there and keeping it local. So that's top class. You know, these trail runs are pretty cool. I like trail runs. I was a big fan of trail runs even before trail runs were a thing, but Chad didn't want to do them. So now he gave in and he does do the trail runs, and he sees how great they are. So I'm all about trail runs, and for everyone that went out to Abominable, keep it up. It's top class, keeping it in the Midwest and keeping it local. So keep up the good work, folks.
Awesome. That brings us into just a quick race date reminder. Those races coming up will be May, I believe it's the 3rd. And then that's for Dark Ages, August 15th for Highlander Assault. And then we'll do the Halloween Trail Run, the Haunted Halloween Trail Run. will have its own date this year. That will be October 2nd. So we moved that to its own date because we had obstacle racers that wanted to run the haunted and haunted that wanted to run obstacle racers, but they
Right.
didn't run both. So we separated those two so they can have fun at each one and spend more time with us. So that being said, Black Friday deal started at 8 p.m. tonight. I will post online the Black Friday deal for 20% off plus the socks with code BF20. That's
BF20.
B for Black, F for Friday, 20. BF20.
Racist.
That is for all of the in-person races. There's no discount code for 12 days, just the in-person, but the 12 days will throw the socks in as well. You already kind of went through the comments there. Did you see any more comments? Is that it?
Yeah, we got a lot of. Oh yes, Caleb McWilliams. Apparently he's Irish, so that's probably why he's good. The lad that plays for the Bears, Peter was saying, Caleb McWilliams is part Irish himself. He is top
Oh,
class.
there you go. So, yep. So good luck to the Bears. Good luck to the Irish soccer football team, and hopefully they keep rolling. That being said, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead with our final closing wise words. Matthew.
Yeah, I wanted to share this because every morning I wake up, I send my daughter a stoic quote. So every morning, because I start working around 6 o'clock, 5:30, and I send her a quote. I send her a screenshot so I know she gets it first thing in the morning. I used to put little notes into her lunchbox because I would make her lunch and then she would open them up at lunch and have little notes. And we've been doing that for years since she was like 3 or 4 years old. But this one I always liked is from Epictetus, and he was a Stoic philosopher. And he always said, other people's views and troubles can be contagious. Don't sabotage yourself by unwittingly adopting negative, unproductive attitudes through your associations with others. So, in other words, keep yourself surrounded with good, positive people and don't fall into that trap of, that negativity, and just continue to be positive in this negative world in some cases that we find ourselves in. Go out and do the races. And I know particularly Peter and Margaret and all the people who are going to be watching this, I know you guys find it contagious, the positivity out there. So I wanted to throw that out there. Don't be brought down by the bullshit that's out there and whatever that may be. Just continue to be yourself and feed off of the good people that are around you.
Very good. I will end with a simple quote.
Don't be a dick.
Preparation and practice bring success. And the wise Vince Lombardi of the Green Bay Packers once said, those who fail to plan to fail. So make sure you set yourself up for success every day and you'll have no worries.
Very wise.
All right, kids. I'd play us out with music, but I can't get
nothing works.
So it doesn't work. I'm gonna have to
send some money, people. Our budget is low.
Yeah, fact, register.
I'm gonna bring my guitar down next time and I'll play us out in a little song, or the bagpipes.
Very good. All right, guys. We will see you next week. Are we doing one next week? It's Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving.
Let's do a Thanksgiving one and base it off of Thanksgiving. Yeah, why not?
Since people got travel and stuff, why don't we move it up to 7 p.m. instead of 8?
Yeah.
And then we'll be good.
You can always watch it later.
Yeah, we're going to move to 7 next week. We will see you all then. Thanks for coming by, Highlander, and we hope to see you guys soon. Don't forget to register and get those socks.